Christians. In John chapter 10, verse 13, Jesus says the hireling flees because he is a hireling and does not care about the sheep. A hireling doesn't care about the sheep. A sheep is a under shepherd who is hired to manage and take care of the sheep. And in this instance, Christ is talking about the religious leaders who they have been put in place to look after the sheep. But they don't care about the sheep. They care about only themselves because the sheep don't belong to them. They don't own the sheep. So if anything that challenges the hireling in order to steal the sheep, the hireling will run off. The hireling is nothing more than a mercenary. Nothing more than a mercenary. He doesn't love the sheep. He doesn't know the sheep, and the sheep don't know him. So when the wolf comes, the hireling flees. Why? Because he's a hireling. He's a hired hand. Doesn't care. And yet, in verse 14, Jesus says, I am the good shepherd, and I know my sheep, and am known by my own. Jesus says, I know my sheep. He doesn't say, I know all sheep, or that all are sheep. He says, I know my sheep. And he says that he is known by his sheep. He's known by his own. Christ is talking about a very specific and a very particular group. Those who are chosen from among men to be saved. His elect people. He refers to as sheep that he knows, which implies there are others that he doesn't know. Those would be the goats. We're talking about two classes of people, sheep and goats. Which one are you? Because Christ says that his sheep, they know him. They know him, and he knows them. He knows his sheep, and he is known by them and them only. What you need to ask yourself, are you a sheep or are you a goat? Be provoked, be persuaded.